welcome to my channel. My name is Abby and I'm a part-time reseller. I sell on Poshmark and eBay and Mercari, and I like to make videos about my reselling journey here on this YouTube channel. And it's been a while since I filmed a video. I keep taking unintended breaks from YouTube. That's my fault. I have a bunch of videos to catch up on, so it may be a while until this is out, but I'm gonna work very hard. Today is Friday, October 1st, so you all can test me by the time this goes up. Tell me how good I did. But I kind of unintentionally also took a break from sourcing. I didn't really mean to, and then I went really hard. I have a lot of stuff here, and I couldn't decide if I wanted to split this into two or do one video, so I think we'll just see as we go. Now, how fast I get through this. I also have done a lot of online sourcing, but I'm gonna save that for a different video because some of the stuff I don't have yet that I want to show you. So that will be coming soon after this video, is an online sourcing haul once I have more of the items. But with that being said, I have a lot of stuff to get through. I have stuff from Savers, Goodwill, a church sale, more Goodwill, and Plato's Closet. And I have some really good pieces in here that I'm really excited about and perfect for the fall time. So I'm just gonna dive in, and actually I'm gonna start with this bag because I know it's the oldest of these items. So I gotta make sure I keep the receipt because I don't even think I've put this stuff into inventory, guys. So that tells you how things have been. Okay, so the first piece is a down, I think it's navy blue or black, I don't know. I don't have all my lighting out that I usually do in my videos because I didn't feel like it, so just bear with me. But this is a down long puffer coat, and it's actually by Calvin Klein. It's in pretty good condition. There's, you know, some minor wear, but it's a size small and it's in really good condition. I don't know what this will go for, but I figured down was a good place to start. And I love fall, so I'm very in the mood for it. The next piece is actually a good fall piece. The color is right. I've never actually picked up this brand. Let me fix the dress here. So it's a Revolve brand and it's NBD. I actually have found it one other time, but it was too expensive for reselling. So this is the dress though. It's a very cute, like, it's darker than what the camera looks like it's showing, but a very, very cute dress. Again, perfect for fall, and it has an open back. The tag you all won't really probably be able to see, but it's black and in like reflective letters it says NBD. So yeah, I'm very interested to see how this does. This may even be new without tag. I thought I saw something. Oh no, it's not. The tag, material tag is worn so much so that I can't even read it. But yeah, excited to see how that does. I think that I could be wrong. I don't sell a lot of Revolve brands, so that may be one of my first ones. This next item is a cardigan by the brand POL. I think it's a boutique brand. Let me make sure my camera's focusing. Okay, I think it's a boutique brand, but I got this cardigan because of the fabric, the material content. It is 50% acrylic, 25% rabbit hair, and 25% nylon. And I thought it was cute. I'm not expecting any super high dollar amount, but the color again is a little weird. It's more navy blue than kind of what it's looking like, so that's exciting. And then the best piece from this specific trip, all of these items were one trip, is this very fun vintage cardigan sweater. It is like a galaxy print. It has constellations on it and the moon, and it's so fun. The brand is Sugar Street Weavers, and it's a size small/medium. And I have not looked this up since I bought it, and I bought it a while ago. But beginning comps, oh, I lost the receipt, I found it. Beginning comps of this brand seem to be around like maybe the 40-50 mark, and I was thinking that maybe even this print would go a little bit higher, but I love it so much. Honestly, a large could probably fit it. Maybe not button it, but you could definitely still wear it. So the worst part about doing hauls before you've done like tracked anything is you have to keep track of everything else. Okay. So I don't really know where we'll go with the church sale. So last Saturday I went on a little date by myself. I woke up early, went to a church sale, took myself to coffee, went to a couple garage sales that were a bust. Then I went and bought myself a new pair of Chacos with birthday money. And then I went to Savers, and then I went to Play-Doh. So a lot of this stuff is from last Saturday. But I had a couple other Goodwill trips that I wanted to throw in. But so the church sale, it was half off day, and it was still cheap anyway. So this whole bag I got for $12. And also there's 2 things missing from this bag. So I got everything in here for $12 plus 2 more things that I gave to my mom. I gave her a book and like a swim cap. So I don't actually know what the cost of good is in here, so I'll have to figure that out. Because I also paid cash. So the first thing, we'll just get it out of the way, is fun little fall decor for myself. I got some pumpkins for my apartment. I got 3 of them. So these, after half off, these were 50 cents each, and then this one I believe was 75 cents. So cute little pumpkin decor. I'm just gonna set those over there. So very cute. I would probably resell them, so I'm just gonna go ahead and count them in my cost of goods inventory and just go with it. So the rest of the stuff, it's nothing too exciting, but you know, it was cheap, so you can't pass it up. This first thing is actually pretty nice. So this was $3 after the half off, and it's a sweater from Soft Surroundings. And I thought it was, you know, it's more than just a basic gray cardigan. I really liked the buttons. Okay. They were really pretty. Yeah, and it's a size extra small. And I wanted to, it's just cotton, but I thought it was really pretty and different. Soft Surroundings, I think I've only ever sold one thing by them, but you never know. This is just a pair of leggings by Victoria's Secret Sports. You know, I thought with the new year coming up and maybe time to start paying more attention to activewear, you know, I always try and look, but, and these were $1.50. So I'll either go by the cost of goods. Well, I guess I can't if I took out my mom's stuff. So I'll probably just go by the cost of goods on each item. So these were $1.50. I think they're full length, but, oh no, they're capris. It says right there. Yeah. Because you know, New Year, everybody makes New Year's resolutions. So this is a pair of jeans by a brand I've never tried. It's by the brand Can, which Amber resells. I bet most of you who watch my channel watch her. Did that jean video of all the best-selling jean brands, and Can was on there, and I have never found it at a good enough price to pick it up. But when you're at, you know, a church sale, these were $5, so $2.50 I paid for these, and they're not too skinny. They have a raw hem with distressing. So I thought I'd give these a try. They're size 27, so a good size too. So excited to try those. I've never tried them. And then this is the last item from the church sale, and I haven't decided if I'm keeping it yet. I have a couple trips coming up, and this coat is perfect for the climates that I am going to. I am taking a trip to Boston, and then I'm going to Seattle. So I've been to Boston twice already, but it will be my first time in Seattle. So anyway, it's a kind of like a trench coat, raincoat. It's a gray taupe color. It's just by Target, and then it has, you know, the belt. But it is new with tags somewhere. The tags are somewhere. So this was originally $50 and it was on sale at Target for basically $13. And they didn't have this marked, and so I think they said $5, and then so it would have came down to $2.50. So that is that. I can't decide if I'm keeping it or selling it. Obviously it wouldn't be a big return if I decide to sell it, but you know, it's still money. Still money. And I mainly bought it with the idea for myself. But the fact that it's new with tags is good too. So just a few things from the church sale. There wasn't a ton, and a lot of it honestly had flaws, which was kind of disappointing, but what can you do? Okay, let's go with these bags. I think this is from the other day. So I went to Goodwill earlier this week, after last Saturday too. No, that's a lie. This is from an older Goodwill trip. Guys, I don't even remember what's in this one, to be honest. Because it's been in my car. So the first thing, I kind of bought for myself, but I may end up selling it because I don't know if it's totally me. But it's just a cable knit cardigan with buttons. And it is by, so the label's gone, but based off the fabric tag, I'm pretty sure it's Gap. Yes, it's from Holiday 15. It's a size large. I was thinking mainly for my office because it gets freezing. So we'll decide on that. And I guess I'm just gonna go through everything because I'm just trying to speed through. Okay, so the next thing I got, I probably shouldn't have because I found some flaws on it. So we'll see what I end up doing with it. But it's actually, as you can tell, a yellow puffer jacket. It's super cute. It's one of the short ones, very on trend. It's by the brand Kindle and Kylie. So comps for this actually weren't as high as I thought they'd be. And you're probably like, why'd you get it? I don't know, I thought it was cute. But as you can see, there's some like coloring on the sleeve. So we'll see. We'll see what I get for those. Oh my gosh, I forgot I got boots in here. I'm terrible. I don't know what this is. Oh, I think I got this for myself too. Yeah, I got this for one of my trips. I was thinking Boston maybe. If it looks good on me, I don't know. But as you can see, it's new with tags and it's by the brand Toby. But it's a cutout mock neck, kind of like a tunic, long sweater. So I was thinking with black leggings, maybe some pleather leggings. I don't know, I still need to try it on. Totally forgot that was in there. And then apparently I got a bunch of shoes, so we're gonna look at those. I don't remember getting these. Okay. This is what happens when you... Look at how cute this dog is. Okay. So my memory card filled up, so I just had to go upload everything, and in that time I poured myself a very small glass of rosé. Look how dang pretty it is in my fancy cups that I got for my birthday. Ooh. That was dangerous. Okay, let's get back into it. I was gonna show you shoes that I totally forgot I picked up on this day. So the first pair of shoes is, I didn't even look up comps. I don't know why. They just spoke to me. They are by Donald Pliner. I've never picked up. I have heard that it's a hit or miss. But as you can see, they're very fun wedge leopard woven sandals. They were $7.99 because all the stickers are still on because I haven't taken them off. I don't even know what size these are. I think they're like a 10 or something. If they're my size, they may be mine. No, they're, I said a 10, they're a size 7. Wow, okay. Well, we're going into the wrong season, guys. I don't know why I picked these up. They just, you know, I was feeling it. Okay, the next pair of shoes, I don't remember what these are. Let's see. Oh, okay. So these are Stuart Weitzman. And I know a lot of Stuart Weitzman don't do well, but these scream current 2021 fall trends. Yeah, look at these large square toes, black. I think they're leather. I don't know. They could be fake. Look at those. And they were not marked up. I feel like Stuart Weitzman gets marked up a lot, but they are in very good shape. They're a size 9. I don't know how these will do. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I don't always look up comps. I just kind of go for it, which I know is like, you should look up comps. Anyway, I gotta hurry up. These, I think I kind of thought I didn't want them, and then I just kind of left them in my cart, and then I was checking out and I was like, oh, I never put these back. These are kind of weird. Yeah, what is this slanted heel? Anyway, they're Dolce Vita. There you go. They're that line of Dolce Vita, which I think is the more expensive one. But yeah, they got lots of cutouts and a pointed toe and this weird heel slant thingy. I don't know. To me, they're kind of cute, but also kind of not. They're size 8.5. Wow, this is a mess. And one more pair of shoes that I forgot I got. Oh, yes, this is a brand I don't really know. So it's the brand Wonders. I remember looking it up, but I don't remember what it told me it was. But they were made in Spain. It says made with love in Spain. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that. Wonders, here. Let's see if you can see the inside a little bit, but they are Y2K galore, chunky loafer heels. These were also $7.99. And they're in really good condition. Yeah, maybe I'll put some information on the screen because I don't remember anything about these, but I obviously picked them up because they were something, and I think, you know, the style is there. So I'm gonna put all this stuff back, and then we're gonna move on to another bag. Okay, so I was just thinking, I don't recall seeing a receipt for that day, so I think there was one more bag, and I think it's this. Yes, because this is very long. So this is the rest from that trip. Those are not, but I will talk about those in a minute. So with that same trip, I also got, I don't even remember, guys. Oh, now I do. I got this pair of pants. They may be mine, I may sell them. They're just by Bishop & Young, which I believe is just like a boutique brand. But they're paper bag, plaid style, and they are, oh, a boutique brand, just kidding. They're sold at Von Mar, which is a very fancy store. But they are just, you know, wide leg, paper bag. They may be too long for me because I'm short, so we'll see about that. This is for me for sure. It's an oversized red blazer. This is by the brand Sag Harbor. It may be a linen brand or linen blend, I don't remember. But I'm sure I will sell this eventually, but I'm gonna keep it for now. And then the last thing from that trip is a pair of Free People jeans, which I have never picked up Free People jeans before. But these seem like they'll do well. Distressed, It's kind of straight leg, raw hem, good wash. So, and I believe these may have been half off, which is why I picked them up, but I average out all the cost of goods anyway. So yeah, that makes sense, because I was like, where does this receipt come into play? Okay. Let's see. I have another Goodwill. I have Plato's Closet, and then I have Savers. We'll go with Plato's. So Plato's, the best find. So, well, first of all, so I got 2 pairs of shoes. The first pair of shoes is just these Madewell Flats that are like brand spanking new, and I think I'm gonna wear them. So I paid $18 for them, which is kind of pricey for Madewell, but I would be able to make a profit, but I think I'm gonna probably wear them to work. So those are fun. I'll eventually sell them and make my money back. The most exciting find are these beauties. So this is a pair of sneakers, pretty much brand new. Like, they come with the extra laces. One of the laces is still in a package. Like, they are, they look like they were just kind of tried on. So this is actually Salvatore Ferragamo, which, if you don't know, very expensive brand. I don't actually know a lot about this brand, but other than that, they make expensive stuff and they make a lot of shoes and bags. And I know a lot of their shoes don't actually do that well. It's mainly their bags, but that's because a lot of their shoes are old. Look, these are like the most current style ever. I have found this pair of shoes online for like $700, $600, take your pick. So I'm definitely gonna have to do some research. The style is like the Gansini sneaker, but they are just beautiful. They are a size, oh, I don't remember. I think like a 9, they're a size 9.5. And guys, I only paid $18 for these. Plato's clearly did not know what they had, so call me a sneakerhead. Anyway, these are so exciting. I can't believe I found these. The Plato's employee was like, oh, we bought those yesterday. I knew they'd go fast. They're so cute. And I was like, yep, they are cute. And they're also designer. So, I mean, just, it's one of my best finds ever, I think. I can't wait to see how they do. Yeah, I definitely gotta have to do some more research on these, but I'm so excited. I can't believe that these are going for, anywhere from $400 to $700, so. Okay, so that was Plato's. So now I have Goodwill and Savers. I think I'll save Savers for the end. So let's go over Goodwill. So I did do this the other day. So this was not part of last Saturday's trip, but it doesn't matter to you. This is, my second time picking up this brand. The first time was at the bins, so I don't know if that really counts. But this is Clark's. Usually my Clarks are marked up a little bit, but these weren't. Can you guess? They were $7.99. But I mean, look at them. I'm not really into the Y2K trend, but I sure do pick up a lot of shoes based around it. But I thought these would do well. This part's like a suede velvety feel with a chunky heel. So I don't know. I saw these online for about $40, so, but the bottoms also, they're like really nice condition. I believe that was my only pair of shoes from the other day. This is like a tunic, or could be a dress maybe, but it's by a Kimmy and Ken, which is an Antho brand. I've never actually picked up this brand before, but I thought this was really cute. Again, I may wear it. I need a new fall wardrobe, so anyway, I thought it was really cute. I may wear it a few times and then sell it. That is the beauty of being a reseller. Look at, you can't see her face, but she's adorable. The next thing I got, I need to do research on. I'm not really sure what this is, but it's a vest. I know it's a vest, but it's kind of just like the outside has this print and then the inside has a bunch of faces. And then there's this tag on it, says Queens, Queens Collection. And then there's an MSRP of $260. Now, if that's like a different monetary currency, if that's a different currency, then, you know, it could be. So I need to do research, but either way, I thought it was cute and I figured it'd sell. The next thing I may have got for myself. If not, I will gladly sell it. So it does say it was part of a 3-piece set that I'm just now seeing, so that kind of sucks because I only have one. But it's by the brand Casper, and it's like a blue, silver, metallic little top. It kind of has a peplum, but I thought it was cute. It is new with tags. So I thought that was cute for the holiday season. This, I don't remember. Oh, this is just a red slip dress that may or may not be for me. It's by the brand Gilligan O'Malley, which I don't think is anything, but it was just a classic red slip dress. And again, it wouldn't be one of my hauls without a slip something. The next thing may also be for myself. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do this, but I need to try it on. It is a vintage dress. I don't know this brand. I can't read it, but it's like a utility dress. I don't think this will actually look good on me, so I'll probably just end up selling it, but you know, it's worth a shot. I'm trying to find some clothes for my trips, so I have 2 more things from this trip and then we'll move on to stuff to sell. This I will be selling. I think it's just like a cheapy brand, honestly, but it was so pretty, which you can kind of see. I'm trying to find the top. Okay. So it's a kimono robe, see-through, but it has this beautiful embroidery on it. It is so pretty, and then it's at the bottom. The brand is Asha, which I could only find from the inner tag. I'll have to do some research, but I don't think it's anything. I just thought that was too pretty to pass up. And then the last thing is a classic blazer. It is by Miss Pendleton. And it is a navy blue kind of houndstooth plaid check. There is some coloring on one of the sleeves. I don't know if you can see that, but I figured since most people roll it up, you get that nice blue. So, very, very cute. And now we just have one more bag, guys. We're almost there. Okay, so I know there actually are things in this bag that are for myself, so but I also do pick up things for myself with the intention to resell if I don't like it. Here's my Savers receipt. But this first thing I paid a lot for, so if you see the price tag, just know that I intend on wearing this for a long time, and then probably selling. But it's Kenneth Cole, and it's not the Reaction line, it's like Kenneth Cole New York, the expensive one. And it is a, I don't know if, is it down? Let's see. It is down. Long, black puffer coat. It's not very often you find like this quality of coats in your size at a thrift store. The collar is faux fur, just really nice quality. And I don't have a coat like this. I kind of just have like, well, I do have one coat like this, but it's like kind of old and it's not as like thick as this, and it's not reeled down. But then all my other winter coats are like nicer ones. So I'm actually really excited about this. I've never had a coat like this before, so this is kind of exciting for me. I feel like a grown-up, and I don't think it will be cold enough yet in Boston and Seattle when I go, but I guess that's a possibility to take with me. As well as this. This is just a sweater. Clearly maybe Target or someone made a donation because there was like 8 of these and they're all new with tag. But it's just a really cute fall sweater. I need some new stuff for like the office and everything. So it's just the universal thread line. Again, new with tags. There was a bunch of these, so I picked one up for myself, and again, we'll sell with hardly a profit, but you know, it's something. And then this is an Eileen Fisher 100% linen blazer. I feel like, I mean, I usually pick up Eileen whenever I find her, unless it's too boring. But if it's a good material, I'll pick it up. And I thought with fall that this could still like fall in line, maybe for people who live in warmer climates. A linen blazer is kind of what you want. This is a brand I hardly ever pick up, but it is Brooks Brothers, and I got it because it's 100% cashmere sweater. And it had a little bit more to it than just like a plain cashmere sweater. So it has the argyle, and then it also has the elbow patches. So soft. I thought it was pretty cute. So excited to see how that does. This is, wow, is this my only Free People out of this whole haul? Because Free People is like my #1 brand. I always say like Free People and like the slip stuff is like usually what you can find in a haul. Anyway, I forget the style name, but it's like a green, you know, military light jacket. This one was a little pricey, but it looked good. Comps looked good. So, oh, and I haven't been saying sizes in case anyone's interested. This is a size small. The Brooks Brothers was a medium. Eileen was a medium, and then the other 2 are for me. So, got those. I guess I'll show you the pair of shoes I found. So this is a pair of Adidas, and they are the Superstar. I think they're some sort of special edition. I didn't do a whole lot of comps, but when I Google lens them, because I don't know anything about sneakers, I just see one that I think looks cool, like the Salvatore Ferragamo, and these ones, and then I see. So I didn't do a ton of comps, but pretty sure I saw these ones listed for super high. I'll put on the screen maybe some comparables, but they're also in like really good shape. They have a little bit of like dirt kind of in those spots, but really good shape. I did pay $14.50 for them, but that's fine. They are a size 5.5, so that kind of sucks, but very cute. I think I only have 2 pieces left. Yes, we're almost there. Okay, so these I am gonna try on myself, but they were only $5, so it also brought my cost of goods down because a lot of the stuff at Savers was, the Kenneth Cole jacket was $25, I'll just go ahead and say that. The Free People thing was like $15, the shoes were $15, so I needed some stuff to bring down my cost of goods. I also did have one of my 20% off coupons, so anyway. So this is a pair of Wrangler jeans, but they are fun because they are patchwork. I don't know if that's showing up. They have like a patchwork style to them. I usually don't look good in wide leg jeans. Well, I've never really tried, so we'll try with this. If not, I figured they would do well. Wrangler is like one of the brands that like Gen Z wants. I'm not Gen Z, by the way. I am a zillennial. Okay, and the last thing, I also paid a lot for this. Don't come for me. I don't even like want to tell you all the price of this because I'm sure some of you will be like, you're nuts. But this is the jacket. So you got this leather, I think this is real leather. And then you got this like kind of drapey jacket, and it's actually by Diane Von Furstenberg, which I know can be a hit or miss, but I felt like this was like quality. It's in really good condition. Let me see if this is real leather. So the outside is wool, and yes, the sleeves are lamb leather. So just a really, I mean, I don't even want to know the retail cost of this jacket. If I find it, I'll put it on the screen. But you gotta think, like, the Eileen Fisher was like $3.99, and you know, the Wranglers were like $5. So I found ways to bring it down, but yeah, I loved the jacket. I couldn't leave it behind. It was so nice. So anyway, that is my haul. I know this is probably super long, so I'll let you all go, but I hope you enjoyed it. I'm so excited about these things, kind of getting me back into that groove. I took my unintended breaks because I had a family death, and just my school started again, and I was just kind of having a hard time getting back into the swing of things, but I have a lot of photographing and listing to do in my future. So stay tuned for my next video, which will be, well, I don't know if it'll be next, but it'll be in the future, my online sourcing haul. I'm really excited about it. I have picked up some very good pieces, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye! Look at this dog. Look at how cute she is. Oh, shoot. Look at how cute she is. She's so cute. Honey, honey.